Hello and welcome in, everyone. I'm WG Ashwood. I'm your Fancy Focus charity host for the evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited to have you here. We are going to be playing with art. We're going to be playing with our tablet, playing with Clip Studio Paint. We're having a real good time. We have for you the Welcome in T-Rex and the Goose meme that we drew last night. Peace was never an option. We have those for you today, and we have a brand new drawing that we're going to work on in a while. As a note, I'm very excited to have you here for the um, 29th. It is not going to be here. It'll be over on Dean Dane's channel. We are going to do a 24-hour live stream for Extra Life. It is an incredible cause, and we are super excited to. Why? Hello. Um, it is an incredible cause, and we are super excited putting ourselves behind it. Um, believe wholeheartedly in the mission of Extra Life, which is to heal sick kids and give them means and entertainment while they're in the hospital. So we're very excited to be able to do something cool like that. So that is November 29th on Dean Dane's channel. Come check it out. We're gonna be live 24 hours, raising money for Extra Life. Monkey, thank you so much for liking the live. We are going to be continuing with our drawing shenanigans tonight. We are donating everything that we make here at the channel to Extra Life for the month of November. And that's all I really have for. Now, we took a suggestion earlier in the day from our mod, Spice and Rose. Wanted to see a silly little dragon. I'm going to try make a silly little dragon. How do we want to do this silly drawn? Oh, not on a white background. Arts time. Welcome in, Spice. How are we doing today? Did I stretch my hand or do I have to hunt you down? I did do a stretch. Do not have to hunt me down. I did some stretcherloos. Drawn. Nice little dragon. Start the day off with. I don't know how teeth. How do teeth work, Spice? You'll call off the hunt then? Good, good. We don't put teeth at the bottom. I don't know how to do these horns. Either sharp shape or flat shape, with a bit of gum anchoring them into place. Thank you very much. So if you wanted, you could add a little bit of the gum line to the teeth. That can be done with shading too. I don't know if we're going that hard on the silly little dragon spice. I don't know if we're doing gums. Will do. We'll do the flames in a little bit. Let me try and get these horns down. There we go. Silly little teeths. We're making a kind of a Trogdor-esque dragon. Gotta give him big biceps. Okay, how are we feeling about this dragon? Is it silly enough for you, Spice? How does Trogdor's legs work? Draw on the legs now. Let's see. How do we do? What do Trogdor's legs look like? Yes, he's very silly and you love him? Good. Okay, I need to get better about not putting my whole pen down. Two-toed dragon. Okay. Okay. Oh, he needs wings. He needs wings to be a dragon. We didn't include the wings. Go, wings. Should have done the wings as a separate layer. Doing a shout. I can't draw fire yet. Yep, he's just doing a little shout. Just doing a little bit of a shout. We'll call that drawing. What color dragon should we make it? What's he shouting? Busroda. Busroda! Where's the... Okay, how's that for a silly little dragon? Silly little dragon needs a mountain hideaway. And a hideaway and a horde? I can't draw a horde spice. What do you think this is? Asking for a horde. Like buttons or something? How's that for clouds? He's up in the clouds, he's shouting, he's in the mountains, doing a big shout. Too often yell at the sky. That's what makes him relatable. All right, what do you think we draw next, everybody? What's the next thing we try and practice drawing? Should we draw like some actual, something like realistic? Do we try and actually try again at something that's a little more stick and a little less cartoony? What do you think, chat? I'm gonna just gonna keep dragging about it. Could always go with the classic bowl of fruit. Bowl of fruit. The classic bowl of fruit. I'd rather be bowling for soup. Do that? Do bowling for soup? Do the band Bowling for Soup? Draw soup. It's just liquid in a bowl. Or the band Dealer's Pick. Where's my... I lost my stylus. Okay. We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna give it a shot, Spice. Only because you made me, but we're gonna give it a shot. Only because you made me, the Spice and Rose experience. Exactly. Look, welcome in. How you doing today? Welcome back. How you doing? I'm learning how to draw. Thank you so much for liking the live. How you doing today, Vanna? I'm learning how to draw these days. How have you been? Extraneous dot. Okay, let's see. How do we do this dude's hair? Okay. Very kind of this guy to just be chilling with his arm behind his back, his arms behind his back. What if you put them in soup? We'll see when we get there, Spice. That's a big request. Okay. Should I be talking more? Are we evening? I hope you have an amazing stream. Thank you very much, Stark Tree. How are we doing tonight? Thank you for joining in. Am I like I'm just thinking I'm not talking enough. I'm getting like hyper focused and just letting the music sit. And let's see. There we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, what are we thinking? How do we feel about the drawing so far? How do we feel about bowling for soup? worry too much about how much you aren't chatting. It's chill vibes. Thank you very much, Spice. I would prefer to be chatting, though. Glad the vibes are chill, though. That's what we are going for, after all. Chill vibes. Eyes are always a hard part. Darktree, thank you so much for the lurk. We appreciate it. We hope you have a fantastic night. You know, it occurs to me that I don't really know that many Bowling for Soup songs. Did they do a Scooby-Doo song, right? I know 1984. What other Bowling for Soup songs have they done? Okay, I made his nose too big. It's fine. Is that weird? Does that face look weird to anybody else? Is this coming across? I don't know how to do. No, I like this guy. How's it? I'm starting to come across on this guy. Warming up. I'm warming up this guy. Got to get the third guy in there. Are there 4 members of Bowling for Soup? Why do I only see 3? Every other picture I see has 4 guys. Should there be 4 guys in here? The other was out getting soup. Was that the soup store? Only 3 members according to the wiki? Why am I seeing so many pictures with 4? Kid you not, they might have just released a new song today. No way! Don't tell me that, Spice. Howdy, Aku. There's no goddamn way that you suggested a bowl of fruit and I went bowling for soup and they've released an album today. Go check you. I'm not gonna do that. You have 12 monitors? Welcome in, Aku. How are you doing today? Don't lie and say you don't have a soup cam. All right, what do we think of this quick sketch of bowling for soup? How do we feel about that, chat? It was a very quick sketch. So where's your welcome in, T-Rex? I got you a welcome in, T-Rex. Welcome in, Aku. Welcome in, T-Rex. Bowling for Soup, Punk Rock Factory, Wheatus, Endless Possibilities. No, we got your welcome in, T-Rex. I had it all prepped for you, Aku. Aku, would you like to see what we've worked on so far tonight? We did a silly little dragon. We did the silly little dragon. Agbu, welcome in. How are we doing today? Welcome in, Agbu. Let's get you that welcome in, T-Rex. Welcome in, T-Rex, for Agbu and Aku. That looks like Mega Spyro. Oh, I guess it is Spyro colors. I didn't even think. It didn't even occur to me that it was Spyro colors. I was just like, I want a purple dragon, and I want to make a yellow on the underside. Agbu. Doing okay? How's everyone here? We're doing great. Doing fantastic. And then I just drew bowling for soup. Which I'm going to have to make a time lapse and put to their newest song to put on TikTok, apparently. That's how the name Agbu came about. Being bad and using your work phone to watch stream, that's not used to your random words and keeps trying to autocorrect. Oh no! Oh, okay. I'm looking for a new suggestion. If anybody wants to come up with a new suggestion. Your friend is playing Claire Obscure, and you're watching him on your personal phone. Also wanted to be here. Well, thank you for being here, Aku. We appreciate it a ton. We really do appreciate it, and we want cannot sit at your desk right now because chronic illness. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Aku. I hope you feel better soon. Yeah. Whatever image comes to mind when you hear the word wommed? I need a more specific prompt than that. I'm not... Your body's just a hater? Yeah, because when I think of wommed, I just think of light. light and wellness, and togetherness and wholeness. I'm not good enough as an artist yet to be able to create such a such a indistinct art thing. Light bulb? Light bulb sunrise? Spice, if you could you DM me on Discord and remind me to make that Bowling for Soup TikTok with their newest song? And if you could, let me know what the newest song is called. Womp can never be captured in shapes, only the impressions of sounds. I just sent you the song link, no joke. Ah, Spice, we're on the wavelength. We're on the wavelength. Chat, I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why we drew Bowling for Soup. I'm pretty proud of the drawing though, so I'm kind of happy we did. Because look, that's 3 people. I just drew 3 people. Because you refused fruit. I guess I did refuse fruit. Bowl of fruit? Yeah, bowl of fruit became Bowling for Soups, Aku. I was being belligerent. It looks good and we learned things, so it was a good refusal. A kiwi eating a kiwi? Ooh, Aku's 88% fancy today. And Agbu's 63% fancy. Let's go, everybody. Okay, a kiwi eating a kiwi. Spice only with a 32% fancy. It's okay. That means you're 68% wommed. Don't worry. Whenever you're low in something else, you're high in something else. Okay, I need to see what a kiwi looks like. Can I draw the word wommed? Let me get this. Let me bust out this kiwi. Okay, it's gonna be really hard to draw the kiwi because they're so fluffy. Kawaii kiwi. The hell is my answer? work on textures and use other tools. I meant to watch some tutorials today, and I totally blew it. I forgot to. I had D&D, so I like got distracted. D&D even started a little bit early than expected. Okay. How do we communicate that it is? Looks great so far. Thank you very much, Agbu. Let's work on. Need to clean up the drawing a little bit. A little bit of Christmassy jazz for you while we're doing the Kiwis. that's the wrong layer. How we feel about that kiwi? How's that kiwi treating y'all? He's more fuzz. Don't worry, we'll add some fuzz. Like to. Okay. So we want to add fuzz, right? Also, I've accepted adding a British copper hat to the kiwi. A British copper hat. That's a bowler hat. What does a British copper hat look like? Let's see, we've got the kiwi. Aku, thank you very much for the hydrate. Like from Hot Fuzz? God, I love Hot Fuzz. You request color change on the beak. It's looking very phallic. Okay. I don't know what to change the color to make it less phallic. Orange? It kind of looks less like a kiwi and more like a duck now. It looks more whitish from pics you've seen. It looks... What I could tell, it looked kind of pinkish. That better, Aku? You let me know if that works for you, if you want a different color. Wow, they're nocturnal and virtually blind. Interesting. Must be hard being a... Just didn't want me to get TOS'd? I appreciate that, Aku. Unlike most birds, kiwis have nostrils at the end of their long beaks, which they use to sniff for food buried in soil. The olfactory bulb is also one of the largest relative to brain size among birds, getting a powerful sense of smell. Interesting. Trigonometry, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, everybody. I'm WG Ashwood. Thank you so much for joining us. If you need to raid and run, please do so. Take care of yourself. Get yourself some water. Get yourself a snack. Thank you very much for joining us. Welcome in, everybody. I'm WG Ashwood. You can call me Ash for short. I'm so excited to have you here. We're learning how to draw. That's kind of what we're doing. Courtesy of Aku and Wolf. Thank you so much to Aku and Wolf for guiding the raid. Triggy, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the soiree. Please make yourself at home. Everybody, welcome in. We are your Fancy Focus charity streamer. We are donating to Extra Life for the month of November. Please, if you have a good time with us, make sure that you rejoin us on November 29th on D and Dane's channel, where we'll be raising even more money for Extra Life. Triggy is one of your friends. Fantastic. Welcome in. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm drawing right now a kiwi eating a kiwi with a British policeman's hat. Trying to figure out how to draw that. But yes, welcome in, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll be taking your suggestions. Yes, your suggestions on what to draw next. You unfortunately have to scoot here momentarily. It's getting past your bedtime. Definitely try to pop back in sometime. Absolutely no pressure. Thank you so much for the raid. Please take care of yourself. Make sure you get a snack. Make sure you hydrate and get a couple of stretches in after your stream. Thank you so much for giving a shout out to Triggy. Everybody, please give Trigonometry a follow. And thank you again so much for the raid. We really appreciate it. For everybody joining us, why don't you let us know what you would like. If I can do this with stylus. Oop. Can I do it with my stylus? I was able to do it with my stylus! Hooray! I don't trust the rest of what I need to do with my stylus, though. Oh, the welcome in T-Rex! Ah, the Raiders! Raiders, we need to show you your welcome in T-Rex. Welcome in T-Rex to all of the lovely Raiders who joined us just now. Welcome in. Please make yourselves at home. Thank you so much for joining us. And we are learning to draw. This is one of the first drawings we did on our new software and on our new adventure in drawing. Okay. So, Agbu, does this look like the hat? It's got a little thing at the top. It's got a little what, if we're being honest, it's got a little it's kind of boob shaped. If we're being honest, listen. Hey, listen. British policeman's hat, custodian helmet, kind of got a boob shape to it. If we're being honest. Yep, those are the three things I'm not allowed to say on Twitch. Aku, you know you can't say it. You know you can't say it. Why'd you try and say it? Now I gotta allow it. That's Twitch's auto-modding. It's so funny to me that it auto-mods a children's TV show. Where's the open lines? What you're saying is that this isn't the stream where I take you on a magical art history journey and ruin everything forever? Why? When would we say that, Spice? Of course that's what we want you to do. Why can't I erase? Because everything can be broken down in X part or Y part? I don't understand. How to put this into words that Twitch won't ban? Did I fuck up and I put my lines on the wrong spot? Most every major art movement, including the architecture, can be classified as either phallic or vulvic. Interesting. Okay. I'm done with this drawing. What do we think? Kiwi on with a kiwi. Welcome in, my cat's crazy. Thank you very much for saying the drawing is cool. I appreciate it. It's a kiwi eating a kiwi with a copper hat on. I appreciate the support. We're taking suggestions on the next it's cute. Thank you very much. You love him? I'm glad to hear that, Agbu. It was your idea after all. His little hat? Yeah, we did some blending this time, so we managed to make the fur a little bit furrier and the kiwi a little bit more interesting. Kiwi indeed. All right, who has another suggestion for me? Hat on kiwi, yes. What do we think, everybody? What's our next drawing going to be? Let me get set up. Let's see. Okay. Let me reorganize myself while everybody considers what they'd like drawn. I'm gonna do a little hand stretching because Spice insists on hand stretching. You had one teacher who theorized you could tell how women were viewed in a society by looking at the architecture of the time. Interesting, Spice. Draw strawberry animal? Strawberry animal. Okay. Let me look up. I need to look up a strawberry. How about a strawberry bat? Going to bed. Have a great night. Have a great night, Agbu. A strawberry animal. Gonna stay warmed? You gotta stay warmed. Strawberries have a lot of detail to them, don't they? How do we simplify a strawberry seed? It's good you've embraced the warmed. Did I have a choice? Okay, it needs to be a strawberry animal, right? That's okay. Welcome back. It needs to be a strawberry animal, so how do we turn the leaves into a bat? Want it to be? Let's see. Let me look up a bat. I think we can imagine a strawberry. Bats are a little more complicated. Ooh, I can see it in my head. I can see it in my head. Gonna eat it because it's a strawberry? And if you go to sleep in a few minutes, that's okay. Thank you for stopping in. You, it's 11? Yeah, it's getting to be about that time for me as well. I'm going to keep going for a little while longer, though. Probably about midnight. Don't give up on my art. Thank you very much. Hope you have a fantastic night. Have a great sleep. Yo, does this look like a bat? Are we feeling batty? Okay. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? How do we make this? I'm gonna try something. Should be like a texture brush. No, okay. Let's start coloring. I think it'll come together in the color. All right, there we go. Strawberry. Now if there's take some yellow. It's all yellow. Take some yellow and we try and find a spray paint. Airbrush spray. Yes, we're geniuses. We're geniuses, chat. How's that for seeds? The expressions I draw are so good, by the way. Thank you very much, Spice. I don't really agree, but I appreciate the compliment. This is cute. Thank you, Aku. Mode, hardness, brush density. Oh, we could have raised the particle size. Nope. We're gonna leave it like that. What do we think, chat? Do we want more pronounced seeds, or do we want to leave it like it was subtly there? What do we think? I'm kind of feeling this. Say less detail, but up to me. I'll leave a couple of big seeds. Um, okay, what do we think of the strawberry bat, everybody? The frog in the Discord last night? Yes, Spice, that was Michigan J Frog. At least it was supposed to be. All right. I really like Strawberry Bat. How are we feeling about Strawberry Bat, everybody? You did such a great job. Thank you very much, Aku. Gonna take a quick hand flex break. What do we want to see next? Can we name him Ray? Ray the Strawberry Bat? Thought he was the Sugar Snaps frog? Ugh. Spice can't tell what I'm drawing. I'm a terrible artist, and it's all because Spice doesn't know what I know, or what I draw. You can't tell your frogs apart? Look, one goes, "Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal," and the other one just like shills, sugar cereal. But also, yes, I don't know what you know. Sugar Smacks. Okay, I want to go back to Bowling for Soup for a second. Can we just appreciate Bowling for Soup? I don't know what we're appreciating them for, but I drew them. They have a new song out. Bowling for Soup, sponsor us. What's up? You thought the frog that sings sold cereal? Also, I just, like, I'm really impressed. I haven't drawn people. Like, I haven't drawn humanoids in such a long time that it's like, it impresses me that I've maintained this level of, yep, that's a person. They're def recognizable. I'm gonna have to make a supercut. Oh yeah, Kiwi with a Kiwi. And Ray the fruit bat. Alright, chat, what else are we drawing? Give me another one. Give me another one. Mary, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hello, hello. Mary, welcome in. Welcome in, T-Rex, for you. A D20? Interesting. That's a lot of shapes. Let's see if we can draw a D20. Also, everybody, this is the... We got the 2DS XL that's jailbroken today. Hell yeah! What are you gonna play on that? We've got our dragon. Spyro on steroids. We've got Bowling for Soup. We've got a Kiwi eating a Kiwi. We've got Ray the fruit bat. Okay, so we want to draw a D20. The D20s are basically... Where's my... I think the Kiwi is your favorite of the night so far, and then Ray. Okay, so how do you draw... D20. D20 is basically just triangles. Trust the process. Trust the process. It's currently charging and you want to play a couple old DS games you need to get a friend to help you with for installing, so you have no clue how to do any of it? I have no idea how to work with jailbroken materials. I have always like wanted to do stuff like that, but I've never had the equipment or the know-how. Zoned out, what are we drawing? A D20. Drawing dice sucks? You hate them so much? Why do all the sides with a 2 on it practically touch? Okay, so we drew a D20. It's not a great D20, I'll be honest. It's just it is a bunch of triangles. The triangles are uneven and misshapen. So it's not a great D20. It's going to roll pretty weird. In fact, I wouldn't doubt it if it always lands on the 20. So you always end up with a 1. That's impressive for my first time. Thank you very much, Aku. Fried dice. Oop. KT20, yay. Try humanoid? I don't know. Humanoids are hard. Superman? Ash, are you falling off a cliff? You have to tell us if you're falling off a cliff. But he can be a cartoon? I'm just playing around with something real quick. Will, thank you so much for liking the live. Okay, bye. How do we feel about that? Slay, thank you very much. Background is gorgeous, thank you. Okay, we want to try Superman now. Uh, Superman. Uh, I have a little drawing glove. Did I show everybody my new drawing glove? It's a little half-handy glove. Superman cartoon, you can do it? Am I right or left-handed? I'm right-handed. If I had been left-handed, they would have hit me with rulers growing up. Where's my cursor? We're not that old. It's not about being that old. It's about being that backwards, which we most assuredly are here sometimes. Okay. Ash is a young lad, just a wee lad, a sprout, if you will. Why do I feel like that has a double meaning, Spice? What are you getting at? Okay, hold on. I need to adjust my posture. I just felt weird. Oh. Aku, thank you for the stretch. Thank you for the hydrate. You want to stand and stretch? I don't want to stand, in fact. I don't wanna. I will, but I don't wanna. You do you? Whoop. One day you'll see leg again. Ah! Yes, the dead of winter cold birthing school stream. Cold plunge, polar bear plunge. Ah! I don't know how to color in him without doing it really weird. Okay, we figured it out. We figured it out. Oh, that one hurt. That one hurt a lot. Okay. Superman. You would watch this version? Really? This version? The one that looks like this? Not that it matters much, but you're very particular about your art styles and if you'll watch something or not because of it. Really? Well, thank you, Aku, for saying you would watch this. You know, you're probably gonna get flamed for this, but that's why you don't like Attack on Titan very much. Or One Piece. No, I mean, art style is very important to animation. You're with Aku, you'd eat a bowl of cereal to this? Thank you very much. It's very Saturday morning cartoon and comforting. No, this is stupid. I can't draw the Daily Planet. I don't know how. Really hard to draw the Daily Planet. Oh, you know what he's missing? Think you found your niche, this very distinct art style? I don't think so. I don't think this is the end all. This is the end of my style. This is like me playing around. My style is a lot more. My style is a lot more sketchy. Like this is not detailed enough for me. For me to be happy with an art piece, I need like coloring, and I need shading, and I need highlights, and I need like a bunch of stuff I don't know how to do. More so the way you're drawing, not the lack of detail. The cassette tape really sold it for you? Really? Okay, we've got time for one more drawing. What do we think it should be? And remember, this is the last drawing for a couple of days. Well, we might do an art stream on Wednesday. It all depends on if Spice streams. Or it might just depend on whether or not we feel like it, actually. But we're definitely not streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow's our day off. Tuesday is our hard day off. For sure, for sure, for sure. Day off on Tuesday. Have to take Tuesday off. Wednesday's a maybe. Thursday we stream with Dane and Jazzy, and then Friday's a maybe. So we'll see what the rest of the week looks like, if we continue to do art or if we find a new game to play. Part of me wants to pick up Ghost of Yote, but the other part of me knows that's such a huge commitment that I don't want to make right now. We're coming off of a lot of games that we hard committed to. Yeah. Okay. What do y'all want to see? What's the last thing you want me to draw? Or I'll take any suggestion. Take any suggestion at all. I can't guarantee I'll draw what you suggest, but I can guarantee that I'll take the suggestion. Where's my cursor? You suggested 2, someone else should have a go? Cursor. Soup, the Kiwi, Ray the Bat, 20. Superman. See, silly little dragon. Bowling for soup. Spice, are you counting bowling for soup as one of your suggestions? So me frequently, so I think you should just go for it. Yeah, Spice, if you have something you want drawn, just let me know. More like Artwood audio. Welcome in, Dane. How are you doing tonight? Dane, what do you want drawn? Draw me like one of your French girls. God damn it, Dane. I'll show you. I'll show you. Show you. I'll show you one of my French girls. You want to see a French girl? The best part of this is knowing he has to look up a picture of Dane. Send him one if it'll help. Always. Also, he has 4 monitors for just an occasion. It's giving Bob Seger a little bit right now. I don't know who Bob Seger is. He wrote Night Moves, an old time rock and roll. Wait, old time rock and roll. I thought that was, who did I think that was? Old time rock and roll. Nope. And turn the page. I don't know. I'd have to. You know, I don't know music. I don't know music. I've probably heard him. He's one of the most well-known rock artists? Really? Bigger than Elvis? The king of rock and roll? Partner grew up thinking Night Moose was saying Night Moose till very recently. How do I? All right. So that's Dane. It's honestly, this is very much, what is it? The dude from Big Lebowski. Dane, did you know that if you image search D and Dane, the second thing is DMing dispatch, and it also goes, "Did you mean Dan to Dan?" If you do search for me, I do come up. Of course you do, Dane. I typed in your name. Of course you came up. You're a content creator. How do I flip something horizontally? I want to flip you horizontally. How do I flip you? Dane didn't get the welcome in T-Rex. Buy you dinner first. Edit. Horizontal. No, that's not what I wanted. Or cook you dinner. That'll do. As long as I'm covered in sushi, you'll allow it? Hey now. This is how fanfics and rumors start? You love Dandadan and Dandadan noodles, so this is a win. You also get pics of Dan noodles when looking for Dane. How do you do muscles? New name Dan D Dan DN Dan. This is the best I can do. I'm sorry, but humanoids are really hard to draw. This is Dane like one of my French girls. Is it too much to request color? I don't know what I would color, Dane. It would just be all flesh toned. So I can use this forever? Think he needs a sheet? Hair yellow? And big naturals? Glasses black? Dane, if this wasn't a sincere attempt... Okay, it was a sincere attempt to draw you. The face, I mean. The rest of you, I didn't... This wasn't sincere. I was trying to draw that scene from the Titanic. That's why I gave you the Ruby of the Sea. It's just... This isn't like what I want associated with my brand. This isn't... This is... Have you seen my bowling for soup? That's bowling for soup. That's what I thought. The old lady threw it into the ocean in the end. It'd be associated with my brand. Oop. You don't want sexy pictures of your friends on the internet that you drew? Said you wanted black glasses? You know how to draw? That's awesome. I don't. I'm learning. It's not fair to get art for free. Thank you very much, Dane, for gifting a sub. Please enjoy your ad-free viewing and your puggy emotes. Ash, you do know how to draw. I don't know what you're talking about, Spice. I don't know how to draw. I'm learning to draw. Just because you're not where you want to be yet doesn't mean you don't know how to draw. Of course that's what it means. One doesn't stop learning to draw. It's an action. All right, how do we feel about this? How are we feeling? Is this Dane? Does this feel like Dane? To quote an icon of our times, Johnny Bravo, "Man, I'm pretty." Hell yeah, y'all enjoy that? Does this even look like Dane? Seriously though, dude, you left no crumbs? The neck down is questionable for many reasons, but the top half, yes. All right. Dane, is it all right if I post this one in the Discord, or do you want me to send this to you personally? Also, we have to call it a night there. I have to be up early in the morning to be at a training session. Post it wherever you like. It'll find you. Or I'll find me. All right. Let's file, save as. This was our 4th stream, y'all. This was our 4th. Y'all believe that? New Extra Life reward. Dane has to recreate this as a photo shoot. Oh my god. You want me to take my shirt off? All you have to do is ask. All right, we have Jacked Spyro. Got Bowling for Soup. Kiwi Kiwi. Ray the Fruit Bat. D20. Superman. And Dane. Dane as a French girl. You're so handsome. Now you can't decide what one is your favorite? That is the hard part, isn't it? Probably Dane, it's so good. I don't know if I'd call this good. Proud of you for stretching those artistic muscles, friend. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know if we'd say that. Great, Ashwood, it's not good. It's great. What are you, Tony the Tiger? Alright, let me... I need to export PNGs of this. Bitch, you want some Froster Flakes? File. Export. Okay, we're gonna raid out real soon, everybody. We appreciate you being here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Like I said, we're off tomorrow. We'll be back maybe on Wednesday. Yeah, I read it right, Dane. Froster. Froster Flakes. What will you do without an art stream? You could watch D and Dane's channel. Which is the reason we're taking off tomorrow night, is so we can watch D and Dane play Silksong. Or whatever he's going to do tomorrow. True, but now you're worried he's going to take his shirt off? If it's against TOS, so I wouldn't be too worried about it. Only if nips are showing, you think. Actually, I think so long as there's no implied bingus, you're good. Just don't imply any bingus. But you can't say pound puppies? Yeah. Ash is always showing his bare chest. I do try. Alright, we're gonna raid out everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see who's online. Let's see, who's online? Oh, that's... Let's see. My voice. Fake Cakes is doing art. Drop y'all off with Fake Cakes. Bad news, gang. Pretty sure the TOS only applies to femmes. Bastards. How dare they? Alright. I really have to go to the little streamers room, so we're gonna raid out and stream. Why does the... Dane, don't go posting links. You know what'll happen. You need to run. Have a great night, Aku. It's a Twitch link to Twitch rules. How dare you post a link? You know the rules. To the corner with you. Alright, if you are a subscriber, go ahead and grab that first raid message. If you have not yet subscribed, go ahead and grab the second raid message. We're gonna raid out. Let's see. Everybody have a fantastic night. Stay fancy, all my lads, ladies, gents, and zombies. Keep being amazing. We'll see you next time. And we hope you have a fantastic night. Please, please, please remember to be good to yourself and to others. And we will catch you on Wednesday.